Hello, everybody. This is Sunila here, and today actually this is my first time getting online after quite some time, and just wanted to get up there to talk to everybody and see how I can answer questions. Today's topic is about core strength. I know a couple of you are still joining in. I just started the video, so feel free to really talk to me, chat with me. If you have any questions, please feel free to type in so I can answer, take them at the end of the session or as they start coming in. And this is one of my favorite things that I like to do, is like to share about how you can still be in nice, good fit mode while being in COVID, or even just as a person, how can you keep up your fitness and have a nice fit lifestyle. So feel free to chime in. I see somebody joining in as well. If you would like to say hi, would like to nicely probably get there. So one of the key topics I think we wanted to cover today was the core strength. Core strength is all that comes from your center of the body, from your abs, all the way, and it kind of supports both the upper body and the lower body. And till we really get a chance to understand where the core strength comes from, I would say it all comes from the awesome food that we eat. But at the same time, a lot of people talk about how the core is not very strong and it kind of hurts their back as well. And to let me tell you frankly that core strength is associated also with your back strength. So it kind of complements each other. So the more core strength that you have, you will support your back and vice versa. So that's where I picked up the topic today, that we want to talk about core strength, abdominals. How do you get them? Right? And I see people joining in. Hi, everybody. Feel free to type your comments if you need to. It'll be nice to see who all have joined in. And awesome. And I wish to bring more topics, and feel free to again chat, send me your messages about what topics that you would like me to cover on this, and hopefully I will get your answers, questions answered, and we'll keep it short. All right, so coming back to core strength. So core strength is everybody doing their workouts every single day. We eat, we drink, we sleep, we watch movies, we do every single thing every single day. And one thing that we do or sometimes ignore is our exercising. Anything. You can just step out for 20 minutes, go for a run, a jog, maybe just go on your bike, just get a nice warm up there. And just keep on getting there. So every single thing that you do helps. And I definitely want to now touch upon the topic. We have a couple of users who have already joined in. Let's talk about the core, about our abs, and how you can keep them working out constantly at the same time. First thing I want to give back to you is the posture. So the first thing, while you're seated in a chair, while having meals, anything, right? Your posture is one amazing thing that you can take care of. So while I'm sitting, if you watch me right now, I am already kind of seated very tall and nice. Your shoulders back, your back is nicely supported. Make sure your core is also pulled in, and while you're breathing as well, right? So that is one of the key things. Your posture has to be right so that you can keep your core sucked in all the time. All right, so that is going to help you work out your abs. That's the first thing. Second thing is, as everybody says, abs are the most worst things to do. Targeted. Yes, targeted every single time. So I think nowadays what happens is whenever you want to take pictures, selfies, any group photos, right? Everybody says, okay, suck up your tummy and then you're going to take a picture, right? Exactly. That's what we do. Every single time while you're seated, any 5 minutes you get, any 2 minutes you get, while I'm sitting right now, I'm sucking up my tummy and holding that muscle in while I'm breathing, right? So constantly keep that core working so it kind of gets worked out every single time. It burns fat, it burns those calories, and that's how you get a flat, nice tummy. It is doable, any age, anytime, even though you have been pregnant, for guys, even if you have big bellies, yes, you have to work through it. Every single thing counts towards it. So the dedication, right? So while you're seated, again, suck up your tummy. The third thing, water, 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 I would say. Drinking enough water during the whole day is very much mandatory. And why I tell you that is because muscles need to be replenished and also refreshed every single time when you drink water. All right, so your water intake, your body is already made up of 70% of water, correct? So with that said, when you are drinking water, you are helping the muscles to really work out faster and kind of rehab faster so that they can get to the next level. All right, so that's the third thing. Fourth thing, obviously, you have to think and see what you are eating every single day. I know it's tough. It's the holiday season, it's the cookies, it's the cakes, it's the Indian festivals, the desserts, everything. I agree. Make sure you have that extra workout to get in your abs done. And yes, today, if you wait till the end of it, we will do some abs, which I can show you, very simple ones, and you can make sure you can get 10 minutes of abs every single day, and you should be, you can keep on going, right? So just a couple of sets here and there with your abs and you're good to go, right? So now coming to the abs, what we make it in the kitchen. That's what they say. Abs are made in the kitchen. And it is absolutely, absolutely right. The fact being, what you eat is what you show up on your body, every single place. Yes, even I have put on weight. Yes, I have put on places, fat at unnecessary places, but I'm working it out every single day. All right, work towards your goal, work towards your target. So when your abs are made in the kitchen, what does it mean? What you eat is what you're going to become, what you're going to look like. And I cannot stress enough, have foods which are very, very natural to its almost natural, I would say, look and feel. So even if you eat raw, that's just perfect. That is just the perfect thing to do. But I know a lot of people cannot eat raw foods. That's okay. Make sure what you eat are the foods that are superfoods, all right? And superfoods, again, cannot be stressed enough that how much power they give you and how much energy levels they give you. At the same time, I want to really mention, now I've gone vegan for almost 10 years, and I can see the level of energy that I have is amazing. It's extraordinary. And how do I get my protein? Yes, from all these superfoods that I eat. So make sure whatever you eat is eating right, is the right thing to make sure your abs are getting nice and strong there. Right? So when I mention superfoods, what are these superfoods? And a lot of you probably know it already. They are obviously a lot of the other new things like the quinoa and all the veggies, all the grains. Yes, you talk about there's so many things, I can list it out to you, but it's there listed on my webpage as well. And yes, on my Facebook page, yes, it's there. On my YouTube page, it's there, YouTube channel as well. But make sure you have all the superfoods as your intake food. All right, chia seeds, that's another superfood, great superfood. Talking about chia seeds, you can soak them, you can, toss them, you can soak them, they kind of get, nice and mushy, nice and soft, and then you can toss them in your breakfast or in your milkshakes, in your smoothies, and, things like that. They're awesome. So those are the superfoods I cannot even stress enough. Now, coming to the next one is the exercise. Yes, we still have to exercise our abs to make sure you are working, you are targeting that muscle. And obviously, abs, they do consist of different muscles. They have the top, the bottom, the sides, so there are different names for all those. I don't want to go into the technicalities of it just to make it complex. But yes, you have to work out those abs. There is no other excuse than that, right? So that's it. You have to work out your abs. You do crunches every single day. You can do full sit-ups every single day. You can do some nice leg raises up all the way. And you can do some cycling, having your knees to your elbows, crossing. And I have all those videos on YouTube, so you don't have to sweat about it. I have all those videos on my channel, YouTube channel. So make sure you kind of do those, incorporate those in your daily routine just for 3 minutes. So just 3 minutes, and 3 minutes abs, 3 minutes, nicely crunch it, and make sure you keep on working those. Coming to the next one, what else do we have? So when you are doing these routines every single day, yes, you are going to target your abs from top to bottom. The sides, I would say the obliques for the abs, they are, I would say they're a little tough. I know sometimes women do not like the obliques because they kind of they expand your waist. But if you want a smaller waist, don't do the obliques, all right, for right now. Just focus on your lower abs because that's where all the food gets accumulated right away first, and then it starts circulating to all the different body parts. All right, so I don't know whether you guys have thought about it. Why am I stressing so much on the abdominals, right? So the abdominals, the muscle is big enough, we call it the six packs. It's actually 8, right? So the 8 ones, they are not even seen, they're like way below. And what happens is all the 6 packs, they kind of really support the whole body, right? It's the center, it's the core of your top and the bottom body. And whenever you are standing, you are engaging actually your abs a lot, right? But we do not realize that. And what happens is, especially if you're getting into some kind of injury or some kind of mishap, and that's when you are focused on your abs more, because only when you start strengthening your abs, that is the time when you start supporting the whole body again and again, right? And this, I'm bringing it up because I recently went through a surgery and I just came out of it. But the first thing I started focusing was I could see the ab strength. Because of my ab strength, I was able to stand up again very quickly, heal quickly, and was able to really, get back on track to what I've been doing. Most of it, about 60% of it. And it's amazing to see how it kind of, goes back. So I cannot stress enough how abs are important. Other thing for the abs is, I have seen so many people go through a lot of different indigestion issues, diabetic stuff, and so all that starts from your core. And your core, if it is not clean enough, if your intestines are not clean enough, if your belly is not clean enough, yes, it is going to start giving you problems, and it's going to start sending those different things to the different parts of the body, because your body is going to really start compensating because your abs are not strong enough. And that's what we see in a lot of people as they grow, as their age kind of goes, I would say, specifically after 35 onwards, I would say. That is exactly when you start seeing the different problems, and you start, thanks for those hearts coming in. Please keep on coming in. If you have any questions, please feel free to, type in, because that way I can answer your questions. And yeah, I mean, so mainly, again, as I said, make sure you have your focused abs workout every single day, for the fact that it is supporting the whole body. All right. Okay. What's next? What's your next step? First thing, this is a takeaway for you guys. All right. This is a takeaway. This is a nice, it is a worked out solution for your abs to get healthier, stronger, cleaner gut. All right. First thing in the morning, I know a lot of people like to get their coffee, their tea, everything, right? All right, stop there. This is the first thing you're going to do. Apple cider vinegar, all right? So this has become the latest trend, apple cider vinegar. Get that from the shop. If you don't have apple cider vinegar, no worries. Get lemon, limes, lemon juice, and it should be freshly squeezed, all right? So this is the first thing you need to do. First thing in the morning, warm up a nice glass full of water, nice and warmed up as far as you can drink it, just hot enough to just gulp it down, right? Add that 2 tablespoons, all right, of apple cider vinegar, or 2 tablespoons of your lemon juice. And that is the first thing you have to get to in the morning, to drink it up, all right? Drink it up, and you will see the change. Continue this for at least for about a month to see the change. What you see, you will see clear bowel movements, you will see your gut getting cleaner, you're getting a lot more energy, and obviously you will start feeling fresher, all right? Because once your gut is clean, your stomach is clean, you definitely will have much energy and whatnot. All right, so I have a question here. So doctor is asking to reduce weight and gym workout. What is the best way for gym addicts post 50 years? Oh my gosh. So I don't know why the doctor is asking to reduce a gym workout. That's kind of strange, but I would say I don't want to contradict the doctor, but for post 50 years, if you have been working out dedicatedly every single day in the gym, I would not want you to stop, because actually after a certain age, after 35, for everybody, for men and for women, we start losing our calcium in the body. We start losing muscle tone, and as we age even further ahead, it starts depleting very quickly. And what happens is, if that's depleted, obviously your muscles are not supported, and you won't get the blood flow enough for the same thing. So this is all, and what happens while you're doing gym equipment, or if you're doing some kind of weight training, all right, some kind of weight training. Weight training helps everybody to really build bone density, keep up with the bone density, the bone mass, the bone calcium as you age, and it starts gripping the muscles even stronger, because that's what the bones are supporting, the muscles, right? So when you are helping yourself with your weights, you are obviously building a lot of calcium on top of it, and then that's how you're going to help yourself. Again, 50 years, I don't know why that mark, why the doctor is saying that. I wouldn't want to. I would really like to touch base with the doctor in case, but I would say keep working out and do some kind of cardio, some kind of weight. Do not have to do heavy weights. You can do still lighter weights, because any kind of resistance that you have, any kind of resistance that you use for your body to be fit is going to help your muscles to get that tone all the time, all right? So keeping the tone is really important for the body, as it loses tone very quickly, drastically after different age numbers, I would say. But I have a lot of examples online as well where there are men, there are women who have started weight training at the age of 55 plus, and they are now in their best shape. They do not have any kind of diseases. They are off of any medication. So it's all awesome. So I would say continue and do what is best for you, right? I mean, if you have any other physical pain, muscle pain, whatnot, yes, definitely go to the doctor, show it up, but continue some form of exercising throughout your lifetime, because that's a lifestyle. It's not just we eat and drink and sleep every single day, right? There's not a single day that you don't eat, that you don't drink, that you don't sleep. There's not a single day. So workout is part of it. Eat, sleep, drink, and work out. 4 things every single day, no matter what. Perfect. Awesome. So keep the questions coming in. All right, let's get back to our own topic again for abdominals. So for abdominals, again, as I mentioned, we will be working out every single day. Make sure you have nice 5 minute of workout, 3 to 5 minute of workout every single day. And it's good to do, yes, it's good to do twice a day. Perfect. And one thing I would like to I know sometimes people say like, oh, I just had my meals, I cannot do my abs. That's fine. Have a break between after your meal. At least give it half an hour, and then you can do your abs, because you don't want the food to really come up, right? 30 to 45 minutes. And make sure, all right, thank you, Nandu. Make sure that you do your workout, you do your abs after those 45 minutes of if you've eaten, and make it a habit, like make sure you kind of plan a time in the morning or in the evening when you want to do your workouts, when you want to do your abs specifically, and just do it, while you're watching the TV, while sitting at the TV, right in front of the TV, just, crunch yourself. It's okay. And people around you will laugh at you. It's okay. It's you. Make yourself a priority. Make your abs a priority, because that's going to help only you. All right. And yeah, obviously think about it where you're doing your abs, but in the sense, make sure, and you can pull them in also, right? Just pull them in. Let's work it out together. 5 minutes. It takes only 5 minutes. And with that said, other thing, any specific workouts, any specific ab exercises, which I will show you in another maybe max 2 minutes. I see a couple more people have joined in, so if you have any questions, please feel free to write up and give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever you feel. If there's anything else you want me to talk about for your abs, if you have any specific questions, please feel free to write it up. This series is coming up every single Saturday, and we will talk about different muscle groups every single day, every single time, and just want to see, like how you want to get to that next level. If you're stuck in your level, wherever you are, if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to gain muscle, if you're trying to be leaner, if you're trying to cut fat out, where are you at, and how can I help you? Oh, perfect, Seema. Here's a question from Seema. How to lose the baby floppy tummy? Okay, perfect. And first of all, it's a great question. Second of all, you can trim it. Yes, you can trim it. It's hard work. Yes. And I hear from you that you say, Seema, that I do lots of core but still have that loose fat on my tummy. Yes, and that is amazing. So keep on the questions coming, Shiva. I think let me answer this question from Seema first. So Seema, I don't know whether you joined earlier, but I talked about the baby, the tummy fat it's very hard to kind of give it up. So it has to be a regular routine to do your abs. The second important thing for abs is abs are made in the kitchen. Take it written down from me. They are made in the kitchen. What does that mean? Is everything that you eat is going to your belly first. All right, so that is the first thing, which means if you have a sweet tooth, like no. If you have something, a tooth for fried foods, no. So it means a lot of self-discipline, lot of self, I would say, dedication and motivation for yourself. And yes, if you see my pictures on my Facebook page, I was 172 pounds heavy. And now I'm back to 120 pounds with a flat tummy. Yes, and I had to give up all that stuff that made me look fat and unhealthy and unhappy. So, Seema, I think you just have to push yourself, keep on doing the right things. I do have one remedy that I shared earlier, saying the first thing in the morning that you need to take is the apple cider vinegar with warm water, or lemon juice with warm water. And that's the first thing, the glass of water. You're going to drink it up every single day for the 30 days. This is your month. This is your holiday month. And just go for it and do it. All right, so see, perfect, Seema. I hope you got your question answered. I'm going to take the next question from Shiva. Want to increase size of my bicep and tricep only. Suggest some exercises. Great, Shiva. So I don't know what kind of exercises you're doing right now, but I would say if you already know what the biceps and tricep exercises are, I think you should look into my YouTube page. And thanks, Seema. So if you should look into my YouTube page, YouTube channel. I do have exercises there for biceps. I do not have the targeted one, how you can increase the bicep size and tricep size. That would be more something that I can work with you on a person-to-person basis. But there are different ways as a personal trainer that I can help you to really target your biceps to make sure you go from, say, whatever that 13-inch to 15-inch, and with right kind of food, right kind of protein intake, right kind of exercises, right kind of regime, you can definitely get into biceps and triceps. And there's not too many exercises for biceps and triceps. I would say there are a couple of things only, but the way you do those, the way you kind of really align those plans, that kind of helps you grow it. So yes, I would say touch base with me offline as well. I would love to help you, and if I can help you, check out the YouTube channel as well. Check out my page where you are right now, where I'm hosting this show. Feel free to ask any more questions, and I hope I answered your question, Shiva. Thanks for that nice question. All right, perfect. Next question I have is from Sunita. Hey Sunila, thanks for the info so far. I have a question. I have degenerated disc, so very weak back. Yes. So what kind of exercise is required for strengthening the back as well as working the core? So that is definitely a very critical stuff, I would say. So I would not recommend you to really, thanks Shiva, great. I would not recommend you to do the normal sit-ups or crunches that we do, because you want to make sure your abs, your back is definitely supported. I would recommend, I don't know whether you're already working with a physiotherapist, because initially you have to have some kind of formal guidance from a professional, either a physiotherapist or a personal trainer who can work with you, because you don't want to injure yourself even further. You know what I mean? So, and it is very critical, because I don't know what age group you fall in, but if I consider yourself to be falling in a age group between, say, 40 and 50 years of age, I would recommend that you get a personal trainer or a physiotherapist to work with you, to give you the exact right kind of form and exercises. Because for somebody who has, I don't know if you've worked out together before or no, but if you haven't worked out before, it is very important and very critical that you have the right form to do an exercise. And if you have the right form, then you're going to target the right muscle groups, right? There are a couple of exercises on my YouTube channel for you as well, Sunita. I can recommend you there is a, I would say, it's like a plank basically, but for your back supporting. But I would still recommend to maybe work with me offline. If you want to message me, I can set up a quick time and get that with you. And but I really want to make sure that you don't hurt yourself further. All right, Sunita, great. Thank you. My next question is again from Seema. Do you recommend a good source of plant-based protein shake? All right, so this is a little, I would say, I'm gonna come back to you, Nandu. I see your questions. I'm gonna just going in the order. But Seema, protein shakes, I do not recommend any protein shakes for the fact that it depends on what kind of exercises are you doing, right? What is your goal? Are you an athlete to a level where you are competing to some level? I would recommend then. But if you are a common person, you want to just stay fit, and you just want to be healthy throughout your life, and just keep on should be able to do your day-to-day activity on a day-to-day basis, then it is perfectly fine not to have any added protein shakes. Because the way it works is protein shakes is a direct source of protein, but it does have a lot of additives as well. It has sugars, sometimes it has other stuff as well, which a normal person may not need it. You know what I mean? It's an added extra stuff for your body. And think about it like this, that you have to think about it like your body is, and I say this every single time, your body is like a race car. Think about it. If you want to race in a race car, your race cars are set up in a different way. It has special tires, it has special gasoline, it has special modified stuff in it, right? To make sure it is lighter enough to get to that level to win a race, right? So the same level, if your body is kind of to that level, that Olympic level, that some athletic level where you're competing, where you're playing a sport, then you have to have that added protein shake stuff. But for normal people, I do not recommend. And the only fact is not because they're bad, not because they're anything else. The only fact is that you get, I am a very big proponent of being natural for a lot of things. Go to natural sources, go to your beans, go to your legumes, go to your pulses, just do that. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. You get all the nutrients and proteins from a direct source which can be absorbed by your body very easily. All right. So again, a big no from my side, I would say, but that's my recommendation. Perfect question. Thanks, Seema. All right. So Nandu's question is, does wearing I think belt after gym helps to shape belly? So no. Sorry, I don't want to say it like a yes or no. Let me give you the concept behind it, why to wear a belt. Let me start from there. So the reason why you have to wear a waist belt is to really support your waist, to make sure you're able to lift up heavy weight, right? Because as I mentioned, since this is a talk about core or for abdominals, what we are doing is when you have a strong core, right? What happens is when you have a strong core, you kind of are really using your core to help up, like do, shoulder presses or do anything while wearing a waist belt. And when you're wearing a waist belt, your body automatically kind of gets into that nice, strong, upright position, like I'm standing right now, like I'm sitting right now, right? Like shoulders upright, chest up, and back straight and all that stuff. So it automatically gets into that position because there's just no space for you to breathe further, right? So you tighten up your belt in a way that it's kind of nice and tight, and it supports your back, your everything. So that is the reason why you wear a waist belt. In the long run, yes, it does help to take off your excess body fat because, yes, you're tying it up. but at the same time, you don't want to be dependent on it. On the other hand, there are two types of belt. The other belt is, so one belt is for lifting heavy, and the other belts that you really get are compressed ones, which kind of fit tight, because that makes up again your torso when it's up and nice and tall, you can see that belly already comes up, right? So it's basically that. So you make sure you kind of wear a belt which is helpful in a way that it also kind of starts shedding some excess fat. And I'm amazed to see the products out there. There is some lycra products, there is some rubber material products there, which kind of help you burn that additional fat around your belly. But I would say that is an add-on. All right, that is an add-on. There is no exception for hard work, guys. There is no exception for hard work. All right, so while doing your hard work of getting your abs done, if you want to wear a belt, that's perfectly fine. Sometimes those belts are also very stiff and you cannot really bend. So when you're doing your crunches, you cannot bend. When you're doing your abs, you cannot bend, because they're made in a way that they make you stand tall, nice and tall. All right, so that your back is nice and straight. So I hope that answers your question now, Nandu. But yeah, that's what it is. So make sure, work out. Use a waist belt. And what you can see it, there is no exception for workouts. There is no other route. Make sure, work out. So I hope that answers your question, Nandu. And thanks to Nita for saying thank you. So I see a couple more people who have joined in and been in and on, dropping in and dropping off. But just for them, we are talking about abs and how we can build them. And I want to definitely stress this other point as well, again, that abs and your back, they are complementary. So if you have a back problem, obviously, because you have a weak core, you have weaker abs, and now how to solve this problem. I know some of you mentioned that they have some back issues, like loose discs and all that stuff. For them, I do not recommend really to do that abs in a way that we do in a normal way, right? So Pilates is another thing, Sunita, that is great for you. Probably you should try that, because Pilates, again, what happens is they have very controlled motion. They have controlled machines that kind of help you build that strength. All right, and you have to go slow. And one more thing, guys, you have to keep it in mind. You did not put on belly fat overnight, or in a month, or in 6 months, or in a year. You put it over a lot of years of time. Do you agree with me? Just give me a thumbs up, right? So, which means that you need to put that hard work for those many long days, those many months, those many years. All right, and every single time when you eat now, next time, and every single time when you eat a gulab jamun, when you eat something nice fried, anything that is yummy and tasty, that is not good for your body, guys. Come on, give me a break. So again, if you want those nice sexy six-pack abs, you have to control your tongue. Tongue is 3 inches long max. What, 3 inches long? Maybe you're not even 3 inches. And your body is like 5 feet tall at least. Come on, look at that 5 feet tall body instead of your tongue, right? So again, I cannot stress enough. But again, I'm gonna shut my mouth up. But if you want abs, I'm not gonna shut my mouth up. If you want abs, you have to work it out in a way that workout and food has to balance. All right, that's great. Thanks, Seema, and thanks, Sunita. So Seema's next question is Indian roasted chana good for the body? Yes. Anything roasted, anything boiled, anything which is baked, anything that is raw, all great stuff. All right, because of the fact that and especially, let me talk about chana. Chana is protein. It's packed with protein. It is packed packed with protein. And obviously it's like, sometimes people get bloated because it is packed with protein, because protein is heavy to digest. So when you have a protein like that, when you have chana, always have some greens along with it so that it becomes easier on your stomach to digest it. All right, and not just digest it, but it also becomes easier for it to absorb in your body, right? Any nutrients from it, it is easier to absorb. So have roasted chana. Again, dry roasted is perfect. Anything which is steam roasted, whatever, like nothing greasy, perfect. Because we already have so much fats that we intake with our Indian food cooking, I would say, and all the Indian foods are very tasty in a way, but they're not good for your body. It is not, right? Make sure you do not use added oils, added greasy stuff, added masalas. Make sure you're trying to eat as closer to its natural form. So a dry roasted chana is good. The other type of chana is also good, is you can soak up the chole, the chana, overnight, and just drain out the water, and then keep it another 4 or 5 hours, and make sure you just kind of cover up with a lid and let it sprout. Sprouted beans are amazing. They're amazing, and they fill you up so quickly, and they have the best nutrients. Think about it, because what happens is those beans, when they're sprouting, what are they turning up into? A plant, right? Basically, that's what it's trying to get to. But you are going to have that potential of an amazing nutrients within you, and it's going to start assimilating very quickly in your body. So make sure you incorporate those, and that's going to give you a nice good protein as well for your day-to-day protein. So that's what it's going to be. So great question, Seema. All right, so I know we have another 15 minutes to go, and I wanted to get to next one more question. So does it mean pure desi ghee not good? I do put that in my curries and my bread. You know what, pure desi ghee has something different. It's a totally different ball game. So you should have desi ghee. I do not stop it. I do not recommend stopping it at all. The quantity of it does matter. If you're having, like katori fill of, ghee, yes, it does matter, because that's going to start putting on your body, right? But if you're having the limited quantity of ghee, the daily amount that's needed for your body, it's about 2 tablespoons max 2 tablespoons of ghee on a day-to-day basis. So anything, I would say, in proportion, anything which is just perfect, it's always good for your body. All right, do not give up anything. I'm not asking you, anybody here, to give up anything. All right, you should enjoy every single thing. One thing I'm trying to ask you to give up for some time, for you guys to see the changes, because if you want to see some results, right, if you want to see some fat gone away, yes, you have to stop some foods for some time at least, because otherwise you're not going to see the results, right? So those results, if you're if you want some dedicated results, even in a month's time, right, make sure you stop all those foods and try it out. You are your own experiment, right? Nobody's stopping you. So, and I can help you as much, I can be a personal trainer to help you to make sure you reach your goal. But if you're not going to focus on your food, it's not going to give you the optimal result, right? And I'm glad that I've been doing this for now number of years. I would say most part of my life. That tells you my age. But I see a huge benefit, a huge health benefit in doing what I've been doing. And I cannot stress enough how great it is, how great it feels to do what I'm doing at this age. And I want to continue doing it even for the rest of my life. you know. And that's where I'm trying to really motivate each other, motivate all of you guys there to see how best I can help you to get to your nice fit level and healthy lifestyle. That's what it's gonna, you know, make or break you. So I'm here. Feel free to like my page, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you guys don't know, check it out. It's on my page here, which you're logged in from. I have the link to my YouTube link as well. I keep on posting videos there for abs or for, you know, shoulders and things like that. I'm planning to also kind of conduct maybe small 5-minute workouts. I haven't thought of a time yet, but you'll see me, like, you know, I definitely want to help everybody here. And I think with this current situation where everybody is working from home and at home, it makes it much more easier. All right, so nice. I am getting all those emoticons. I love it. Keep on coming. And great, Seema. So I think you understand the ghee part. Yes, and I'm vegan. I should not say it on air right now, but I do have my ghee. The rest of the foods are out of question, but I do have my ghee. Yes, that's something I cannot stop, and I will not stop. But I have all the other alternatives to my vegan diet. I have my vegan yogurt, I have my vegan milk, I have my vegan cheese, I have everything vegan, and it's amazing, it's amazing, it's amazing. All right, so coming back, we have another 10 minutes to go. So any other questions? If anybody any other questions, that will be perfect. And this video, actually, I will be sharing. I hope to share it on YouTube so that people who have missed it today, they can refer to it and listen to it and talk about and see if they can follow something from this. I hope I give you enough tips that are helpful. So with that said, let me just quickly wrap up. I want to give you a few exercises that we want to do it together, and that you can take as a takeaway for your workout session for a day-to-day basis. Okay, so wrapping up, I know a couple of people are still joining in. Wrapping up, I just want to consolidate the information that we shared today. Is we talked about how core is important, because core is your central muscle which helps your upper body and lower body to stand upright, tall, bearing all the weight and all that stuff. So great stuff. So such an important muscle of the body. And I love that muscle. It looks great. It looks awesome. Those 6-packs and 8-packs. So anyway, that said, the second thing is your core is built only in the kitchen. So food, food, food. I cannot stress enough about it. So anyway, so food, make sure you have the nice perfect foods, which are healthy foods, which kind of help you burn, which kind of help you gain energy. So make sure those are there. High protein foods, also high energy foods, cleaner foods, have those. Number 4, exercise, exercise, exercise. So let's do some exercises with that said, and I'm gonna quickly get to the floor to show you some exercises. All right, so let's do that. I'm just gonna get my mat here, and let's see if you guys can see me. All right, so I'm gonna get my video down here. I hope you guys can see me well. And with that said, let's do some ab workout. All right, so now we are going to do some all right, so we are going to do some crunches. So this time what we're going to do is you're going to go lie down, and you're going to keep your hands close to your chest. All right, make sure you keep your hands close to your chest, and from here what you're going to do is just bring it up all the way to a nice 45-degree angle. So let's go down and up. All right, go down and up, just lifting up from your shoulder. Make sure your neck is nice and tall. You can see it, right? So nice 45-degree angle. Make sure you work out your abs. All right, I have to get to my goal for my abs as well, so let's work it out together. Let's do maybe 10 counts. All right, You can count your own. I've lost count, but let's do 5 more. So 5, let's go. 4, all right, and 3, easy, 2, and this is 1. Last one, hold it up there as much as you can. While you're holding it up, make sure you're nicely sucked up with your stomach. Hold it there, make it burn. I hope it's burning. You can feel it. I can feel it. Please continue holding. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's hug your knees to the chest. All right. Next one, what I'm going to show you is the reverse leg raises. So you're going to raise your legs all the way up, and from here, what you're going to do is you're going to thrust up the legs all the way up, straight. All right. Let's go. Up. 10 of them. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, and let's hug your knees to the chest. All right, so that's the one. Next one, I'm going to show you the bicycle crunches. So what we're going to do is we're going to touch our elbows to the knee, alternating and making sure your legs are nice and straight, going up in the air. Right? I'll show you this one too. So it's going to be, you're going to stretch it out completely, touching your knee to the elbow. All right? Let's do 10 of these. So 10, 9, 8. So you're doing on each side. 7, 6, 5. Keep on counting with me. 3, 2, and this is your last one. All right, and let's hug your knees to the chest. All right, after this, just a quick relaxation as to turning your body and arms to one side, and now let's swap to the other side. All right, nice, feel that stretch. Again, hug your knees to the chest, and let's come back up to a seated position. So this was a quick round of exercises that we did, and I hope you all like it. So this is hardly, it took what, like a minute. Repeat this one for at least 3 sets. All right, one after the other. Take a quick break, short break, 10 seconds break, 15 seconds break, and repeat this at least 3 times. If you're able to do it 3 times, push yourself harder to make it 5 times. All right, continue these for a couple of days. I did not include the other ones, but and if you've missed the videos, you can see even more detailed, exercising, how to do it on the YouTube videos which I have on my YouTube channel. So make sure you see those as well. All these 3 exercises are part of it there, and I hope you like it. So I'm going to stop here, pause here, but any questions or anything from the 3 exercises that we just did from for abs today? And I think I'm feeling thirsty. I'm going to grab some water. All right, so this is my nice bottle. All right, I love my water. Make sure you drink at least 8 glasses of water every single day. All right, it doesn't matter. I know you feel cold, that's okay. Go for peeing, doesn't matter. Drink your water. Water is going to help you replenish your muscles, relax your muscles. Any exercises that you do, it's going to help your muscles to really calm and, refresh very quickly. Thanks, Seema, for being here, spending the time with me here, and thanks for saying such great words for a very good session and information. Feel free to connect with me if you have any additional questions. And anything else before we say bye for today? We will have another session actually next Saturday as well. Same time, same place. It's perfect to see, everybody. I wish I could interact with you guys more, but I think this is still the best way, having questions answered. And next week we will talk about a different muscle group. Which one would you guys like to hear about? Do you think biceps and triceps? I think Shiva was here. Any preference? Shoulders, maybe? Thinking? All right. I think, thanks, Nandu. Feel free to send this out to, your friends and family members, whoever wants to hear it. I like to talk. I like to share this information. And the best thing that I like is I like to motivate people and like you guys to work out with me, to be healthy and happy and fit. All right, so that's the best thing that I like, instead of all emoticons and everything else. But the best thing I like is that you guys work out with me. But let's keep on doing this, and we will come. Lower body too. Oh, Sonu. Thanks, Sonu, for joining in. Yes, lower body, we will talk about quads. I have that on my plate. Bicep, yes. Yeah, nice strong biceps, yes. Let's talk about that. Plan to be here. So since we have preferences here, Sonu mentioned first lower body. So let's talk about lower body next time. And in the lower body, I will specifically talk about our quadriceps, which are the strongest muscle in our body. Is the legs basically, and I love legs. I think over a period of time, I've realized that I love every muscle that is there in our body. Oh my God, I can't even stress enough. They are such intelligent things in our body. OMG. It's just amazing. And Sunita, as you mentioned, back. Yes, back is another big muscle. It is supported by the backbone. Yeah, these are the biggest muscles in our body. The legs, the back, and they are just the best things to have, and make sure you can start at any age. Any issues, body health issues you have, that's fine as well, perfectly fine. You can still start. Your progress may be a little slower than the others, but you want to make sure that your body is nice and fit. We are not competing against anybody out there. You are competing against your own body, against your own health. Keep that in your mind. Do not get intimidated by anybody at the gym. That person is doing this much. Don't get intimidated. It's your body. You are competing against only you, and your health is only in your hands. All right, so I think I've talked enough, and I'm glad that you guys have been here asking me the right questions. So we will come back next week at the same time, 4 p.m. PST, on the same channel, and I'll post this video as well. And next week we are going to talk about our lower body, our quads. All right, amazing. Be ready with your questions, send it out to your friends, and ciao. Thank you so much for being here with me. Bye guys, take care.